Hello again, I'm Sarah and welcome to the latest edition of the Lower Thames Crossing video newsletter. It's been a really busy time for the project as we continue to work hard to resubmit our revised planning application later this year. This short film has been produced to keep you updated on what's been happening over the past couple of months, as well as highlight our plans for the future. Roads are at the heart of our way of life. They give us the freedom to choose when and where to travel, whether that's to see friends and family, to work, or to reach new customers. And even in these incredibly difficult times, our roads remain the vital arteries that reach to every corner of the country, making deliveries direct to your door and keeping our shelves stocked. The Dartford Crossing is one of our most vital strategic roads. For over 55 years, it's carried food and goods between the ports, distribution hubs and manufacturing centres of the southeast, Midlands and north. But it's now over capacity. The crossing was designed for 130,000 vehicles a day, but is now regularly used by over 185,000. Congestion caused by the ever-increasing volume of traffic and regular incidents means huge tailbacks spilling onto the local road network are now a regular occurrence. By building one of the largest road tunnels in the world, the Lower Thames Crossing will take up to 36,000 vehicles off the Dartford Crossing every day and almost double road capacity across the Thames east of London. When the new crossing opens, it'll provide a direct, reliable, free-flowing connection between Kent, Essex and beyond that will add billions to the UK economy. But perhaps more crucially, the new crossing has an important role to play as we plan life after COVID. If we get the green light, it will support and generate opportunities for apprentices and graduates and help local businesses upskill and win work. And it's our aim for you in the local community to benefit as much as possible from this investment. We understand that building a major new piece of infrastructure will have an impact on the local community and the environment, and we're absolutely committed to not only reducing that impact but to enhancing the area. We want this new road to be the most environmentally sustainable road ever built in the UK, and we look forward to sharing more information on this in the coming weeks and months. In the meantime, here's an update on our progress. We're absolutely determined to bring you these benefits as soon as possible, so it's essential we maintain momentum on the project. For those of you who've been following the project's progress, you'll be aware that we initially submitted our planning application back in October, which we then withdrew following some feedback from the Planning Inspectorate. The Planning Inspectorate has asked us to provide some more information on some technical elements of our application. And we're busy bringing this information together, but we also see this as a great opportunity to strengthen our application as we continue to work with key stakeholders to make the Lower Thames Crossing the best it can possibly be. For more information on our planning application and to keep up to date with progress, do visit our website and follow us on Facebook and Twitter for updates. While the project will add billions to the UK economy once it's open, it'll also help our economic recovery. We recently announced that we'll support 10,000 jobs during the peak of construction. That's over 22,000 jobs over the lifetime of the project. There'll be a diverse range of roles ranging from engineers and architects to IT and catering, and it's our aim to make sure that it's the local community, people, businesses and students who'll benefit. We're also committed to creating hundreds of opportunities for apprentices, graduates and trainees over the lifetime of the project. We'll have a wide range of disciplines from intermediate, advanced and higher to degree level, with job roles ranging from designers to digger drivers. Our support for the next generation of workers was showcased in February when we launched a brand new webpage that features a host of helpful new resources, such as inspirational video content featuring current and former apprentices on the project, as well as career timelines for our people to give you a feel for their occupational journeys, as well as the different roles and backgrounds. We also took part in the Education People's Apprentice Kent webinar, where we gave an insight into the project, what we'll be looking for in our apprentices when we do that recruiting, as well as taking part in a Q&A session with attendees. The Lower Thames Crossing will be a career starter for so many people, as well as a relauncher for those who are looking for something new. One of the many career opportunities that will be available on the project was recently showcased in a new Channel 5 documentary about the history and culture of the River Thames. Emma Toms, who's one of our geologists working on the project, hosted presenter and actor Tony Robinson and explained how our plans to connect Kent and Essex will actually unlock the potential of the Thames estuary. Emma revealed what we've learned about the ground below our feet during our ground investigation and survey works, and how this is shaping our plans to construct the longest road tunnel in the UK, 53 metres below the surface of the Thames. You can find out more information about our works and a link to the full documentary on our website. Elsewhere along the proposed route, our survey works, such as utility trial trenching, have been continuing. These surveys help us plan any utility diversions that would be required to build the Lower Thames Crossing. Our priority is to continue carrying out these programme of works in a way that will have the least amount of impact on local communities, but from time to time there may be some disruption, such as lane closures or nighttime works. Do keep up to date with this programme of works and sign up for alerts by visiting the Lower Thames Crossing website and, of course, continuing to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. At Highways England, we have a reputation for successfully delivering large road infrastructure schemes. For example, we delivered the A14 Cambridge to Huntingdon improvement scheme on budget and more than 8 months ahead of schedule. We want to apply some of that same track record and experience to building the Lower Thames Crossing, which is why we're bringing in expertise from across the industry to help us deliver the project. Work has already begun to build this team. It started back in November when we invited bids for our largest contract ever tendered to build the longest road tunnel in Britain. Sitting 53 metres below the surface of the River Thames and stretching 2.6 miles in each direction, the 16-metre diameter tunnels will be the widest in Europe and the third largest bored tunnel in the world. When work gets underway, the Lower Thames Crossing will be the most significant tunnelling project in the world. 2 mega mud-munching tunnel boring machines, or TBMs, will be burrowing under the River Thames 24 hours a day and will churn out enough excavated material to fill the shards 7 times over. As always, safety remains at the heart of the project, and the new crossing and tunnels will be designed and built with new and emerging technologies, making it fit for the future. Last month, we announced that Jacobs have been awarded the integration partner contract for the project. Our aim is to deliver the project on time and on budget so we can realise the benefits for you as soon as possible and give the best possible value to the taxpayer. The integration partner will play a vital role in helping us do that by creating a collaborative relationship between us and all of our partners. They'll bring a diverse range of capabilities to create a strong support function to Highways England and deliver a project the country can be proud of. We'll also begin our search for partners for the Kent Roads and Roads North contracts to build the new routes north and south of the river. Building this team is hugely important as it puts us in the best possible position to mobilise and start constructing the scheme if we get the green light. To find out more information about how we plan to design and build the crossing, visit our website and follow us on Facebook and Twitter for updates. Local businesses have told us that it can be hard to get a foot in the door with big contractors on major projects, so we want to remove any barriers that stand in your way. And one way we're doing this is by creating an online directory for businesses large and small, which we launched in December. The directory is a database that local businesses can register their details on, and we will then give this to our potential main works contractors so they can build a local supply chain. The database will also be used by Highways England to keep track of potential suppliers who may want to help us deliver other projects and ongoing maintenance and improvement works. It's our target to have hundreds of businesses registered into the database to help ensure as much of the work needed to build the crossing goes to local firms. So far, over 250 businesses have registered on the database, which is fantastic. But we don't want you to miss out, so please do visit the website to register your details. We're continuing to offer free training in partnership with the Supply Chain Sustainability School, where you'll have access to a whole host of resources that'll help upskill your business, putting you in the best possible position to tender for work on this or any other future project. You can find out more about this free training, resources, and other events by visiting the website. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I look forward to speaking to you again soon in the next edition of our video newsletter. Goodbye.